Otro Verano just came out.
Otro Verano just came out 2 weeks ago. It's a great song. It's actually a little backstory on that song, right? It's one of those songs that, which I spoke about this on the show. It's one of those songs that, papi, esa canción se escribió como 1 hora, literal. La melodía y todo se sentía como que bien verano, como que summer vibe, pero súper nostálgico.
Okay.
Very nostalgic.
Tell me a little bit about the song you made for Nicky y Ryan Castro.
It's kind of crazy because esa canción se escribió en el 2021, bro. Tío, yo tengo un pana que fue a la universidad conmigo en Puseo. Se llama Omar García, bajo el nombre de OMG. Omar me tira y me dice, papi, estoy en Puerto Rico, estoy con Luni, en casa de Luni, me estoy quedando en casa de Luni, que Luni es el manager de él. Quiero que vengas para acá y estoy en tu isla, vamos a hacer algo. La canción se llama CHIKOKIS, de Nicky y Castro.
Pues sí, so you guys are in the writings and in the production.
Sí, cabrón. Nada, la canción terminó brutal, en verdad. No me la esperaba. Sacaron la canción, hicieron un video, ¿me entiendes? Con Ryan Castro de Colombia, que le mete súper brutal. Yeah. Estamos aquí en la casa.
We out here, guys. What's up, what's up, what's up? Beer sessions. We're in GRAILS. This is a special guest in ORCA live. My friend, my colleague, we go way back.
Yes, sir.
Man, it's so good to have you. Welcome to the show, bro.
Thanks for
Lochard,
bro. Thanks for having me, man. Thanks. Yeah, man, it's a pleasure being here, bro. Like, you know, me gusta lo que estás haciendo, de verdad.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Y me alegra que podamos colaborar y hacer algo juntos.
That's what it's about, bro. Collaboration, help each other.
That's true.
My boy's been doing music for a long time. I really like what he does. I feel like he's bringing a lot of creativity into the vibe, and that's what we're all trying to do out here. And shit, I wanted to talk about your career, what you're doing lately, your songs. Otro Verano just came out.
Otro Verano just came out 2 weeks ago.
I see you performing. What's up? What's coming up, bro?
Bro, so Otro Verano just came out. It's a great song. It's actually a little backstory on that song, right? It's one of those songs that, which I spoke about this on the show. It's one of those songs that, papi, esa canción se escribió como 1 hora, literal. Últimamente yo me estoy dejando llevar por las canciones que salen más rápido, because I feel like there's something special about those, you know? Ahí hay algo como que...
Lo que sale en el momento, el flow.
Lo que sale en el momento. Papi, porque yo tengo una mentalidad que para mí la creatividad no nos pertenece a nosotros, es como que viene del más allá. Y es como una pluma que se abre y cuando sale, sale. A veces son gotitas, pero a veces es un chorro de agua. So, you know, when it happens, you just gotta take advantage. And this song was one of those songs. It happened really fast. It was really organic. It was on a Sunday. I was at my house and I was like playing PS5 and I'm going through this game. And this song pops out. It's like an indie song.
Okay.
Which I don't know the name right now, but it's like just English indie song. A mí me encanta el indie. Soy súper fanático del indie. So, la escuché y yo, papi, apagué el PlayStation y yo como que I gotta do
it now.
Something
right
like
now is the time.
Y mano, like, la guitarra, puse la guitarra, los drums y empecé a escribir y nada, y como que la melodía y todo se sentía como que bien verano, como que summer vibe, pero súper nostálgico.
Okay.
Very nostalgic. And that's the vibe I decided to go for. Even with the lyrics and everything, it's about nostalgia and like reminiscing on those moments with that person and stuff like that.
In the summer.
Yes, sir, in the summer. Otro Verano.
Otro Verano.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys got to check it out.
Yes.
Sick song for the vibe, for Miami. This is where we live. We're beachy people.
Yeah.
We like the sun. It's a song that you can listen to in the beach, you can listen to in your backyard, you can listen to in the pool with your friends. I love the jam, bro. I love the song.
Thank you, bro.
And I like that style you're taking. A lot of beachy vibes. I think we'll be talking about this because it's also, you know, down my route, right? But
y para mí es como que I come from Puerto Rico, which like,
hey,
you know,
tropical, papi.
Tropical. Y Puerto Rico, todo el mundo conoce a Puerto Rico, salsa, reggaetón, todas esas cosas, pero Puerto Rico tiene mucha cultura musical fuera de esos géneros, ¿me entiendes? Por ejemplo, como cultura profética, que estamos hablando ahorita de cultura. Son géneros que resuenan en Puerto Rico, como el reggae, el indie rock, el rock, todo R&B, todos esos géneros que mucha gente no conoce que están saliendo de Puerto Rico, pero sí están ahí, ¿me entiendes? Están presentes.
Papi, está presente. Yo creo que la isla ha salido demasiado talento, así que it's always cool to see like my dog doing his thing.
Yeah, bro.
And shit, lately I saw something that I was like, damn, I know you're going the right way. And I even mentioned it to you during your event. doing your show. That was like 2 weeks ago, right? That you were performing at Bar Nancy. That was so good, bro. I love the performance, the breaking sound.
It was great, bro.
That was I love the place too. I feel like everybody was right there. Place was packed,
right?
And I want to be near you when you make it. You're right there, bro.
Yeah,
you're right there. I feel like I have that feeling that you're doing things right. You're moving the right way.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about the song you made for Nicky Jam y Ryan Castro de Medallo. Tell me about that, because I saw that and I was like, I'm proud of my boy.
It's a crazy story, bro.
Tell me about
like,
that.
The people that know me and like my fans, los que me escuchan, saben que el tipo de música que yo hago es más romántico, tú sabes, yo soy romántico, I like writing more romántico, pero yo escribo de todo.
Yeah.
Yo soy productor primero y después yo soy artista.
Exacto.
Y eso me ayuda mucho a mí en la creatividad. Y en este caso, la canción con Nicky Jam es kind of crazy porque esa canción se escribió en el 2021, bro.
Oh, that's like way back,
bro.
Mid-COVID. Oh.
Papi, y yo, chécate esto, son 2021, yo tengo un pana que fue a la universidad conmigo en Fusel, se llama Omar García, bajo el nombre de OMG, que es tremendo artista, que le recomiendo que lo chequen. OMG está súper durísimo. Entonces, Omar me tira y me dice, papi, estoy en Puerto Rico, estoy con Luni, en casa de Luni, me estoy quedando en casa de Luni, que Luni es el manager de él, y quiero que vengas para acá y estoy en tu isla, vamos a hacer algo. Papi, yo le dije, vamos, que se joda.
Where's he from?
Venezolano.
Oh, venezolano.
Venezolano, pero él estaba en Puerto Rico porque él como le mete reggaetón y él escribe.
That's where it be.
Ahí es donde está, la mata, papi, la raíz. So, entonces, I took the flight out there with my manager. We got there to San Juan. We stayed in Carolina. We actually stayed in the hood, which is funny as hell.
That's sick, though.
We stayed,
What it's about, though?
We tapped in. We actually tapped in, bro. So we went there. I took my equipment. We set it up. And we made, in one night, I think it was like 6-7 songs.
Holy shit.
Yeah, bro.
That's the cool part about when you meet with someone that makes music, that you guys could go all night. Like, that's how
when it's talented people that you could
in the
keep
studio.
each other, yeah,
Cooking, bro. Cooking all day.
No, and with Omar, like, he's always taking it to the next level, and then, I gotta step up and do my thing, and then, like, so we always challenge each other, and we make each other better, and like, in this song, you can really hear it because it's something totally out of my comfort zone, la canción se llama CHIKOKIS, de Nicky Jam y Ryan Castro.
Check it out, CHIKOKIS.
Ya está disponible.
Nicky Jam, Ryan Castro,
sí.
El cantante del gueto, Medallo.
Yo nunca me lo esperaba, cabrón, de verdad.
That's
Pero escribimos la canción, la canción se escribió, la producción la hicimos nosotros también, la pista la hicimos nosotros.
Oh, shit, so you guys are in the writings and in the production.
Sí, cabrón.
Okay.
So, entonces, we did that, and bro, like, it just stayed in the vault. Like, 2022 happened, 2023, 2024, then at the beginning of this year, Omar hits me up, and he's like, yo, papi, I think we got one. I think I got a placement with one of our songs with Nicky Jam. I'm like, which one? Papi, la de La Gata en la discoteca hasta las 12, and I was like, no.
That sounds like Los Cángeles. La Gata en la discoteca hasta las 12.
Lo más loco.
Tell me it has something to do with it.
Papi, cuando la escribimos, eso es lo que estábamos pensando.
That's what you guys were going for?
Literal. Era como que estábamos tirando como un flow Nicky Jam old school, hasta como que, es más, la mentalidad era como un Zion old school, cabrón. No sé si tiene sentido, pero
you need more of that, bro. Come on.
So, ¿me entiendes? Pero bellaqueo, no romántico. Entonces, nada, la canción terminó brutal, en verdad. No me la esperaba. Sacaron la canción, le hicieron un video, ¿me entiendes? Con Ryan Castro de Colombia, que le mete súper brutal.
Did you guys know it was Nicky Jam from the get-go? Like, it's always going to be in the vault. Like, when you guys make them produce the song, does it stay in the, like, to see which artist comes on it? Or do you guys already knew from the bat it was going to be Nicky Jam?
Papi, no, like, como que cuando la hicimos, like, teníamos en mente como que, papi, Nicky Jam rompería esto.
Okay.
Que es como que en
That was the idea.
We manifested.
You manifested it. You set it into the energy.
We set it into existence, bro, because, like, como que nosotros como que, papi, Nicky Jam. Y yo me acuerdo que está bien loco porque estábamos en Carolina y como que escribimos escribimos un chorro de canciones y como que cogimos un break. Vamos a coger un break y somos como las 4 de la mañana. Salimos para afuera a coger un break, tomar una cervecita y de la nada escuchamos un tiroteo.
Yeah, it's like
bien en Puerto Rico, ¿verdad?
Obvio, come on. That's like
sí, man.
día normal en Puerto Rico.
Escuchamos un tiroteo y nosotros como que no sé, como que dijimos, llegamos a la casa otra vez, entramos.
Maleanteo.
Y dijimos como que, papi, vamos a hacer algo bien PR.
Hijo de puta.
Bien como que bien cabrón. Y eso es lo que salió. Entonces,
Sí, entonces también eso como que de cierta forma los impulsó.
Inspiró.
Inspiración tan igual.
Papi, pero en Carolina, si no te inspiras en Carolina, papi, ese es el calentón de PR, de verdad.
¿Quiénes son de Carolina? ¿Qué artistas?
Carolina, yo sé que Raúl Alejandro de Carolina. Papi, hay muchos artistas de Carolina, porque Carolina queda cerquita de San Juan.
Okay.
Donde queda Isla Verde.
Hay veces Isla Verde. Hay
So,
en Isla Verde.
esa área, eso es Carolina, esa área.
Oh, shit, no
Esa
way.
área es Carolina.
Ah.
Pero Carolina tiene...
En Isla Verde me decían, don't go that way. I guess en Isla Verde.
Para allá. Para allá es que le dijeron que era. Porque Carolina es medio caliente.
Pero es que inspira mucho. Yo creo que también, digamos, yo cuando estuve en Puerto Rico, bro, you're walking around, you see the people happy, fucking the beach, the vibe, you go a Santurce, everybody's like having a good time, everybody's in the street, everybody's drinking in the street, everybody's like throwing music, and you hear salsa on one side, bolero, there's too much culture, so I feel like, you know, de cierta forma yo me siento como identificado right away, because obviously, you know, I love
Colombia y Puerto Rico. Siempre hay una conexión.
Colombia y Puerto Rico se volvieron a juntar.
Somos hermanos, otras hermanas, papi, ya tú sabes.
Parece que chiva que se saquen el programa. Like, I know you come from a background of music, because your dad is a musician, your sister, your brother, you're a musician.
Everybody in my family. Everybody.
Even your mom and everybody, but who was that mentor? Who put you in music, bro? How'd you start? Your dad?
My dad. Mi papá, little backstory on my dad, mi papá toca flauta, saxofón.
Hey, caballo.
Caballo.
Le mete muy duro.
Le mete demasiado.
Little story before you say that. It's just a little bubble. Like, we had it your birthday. I was doing some beats, and your dad threw the saxophone on those beats. That was so sick for your birthday. I think it was like your what?
Probably I was like turning like 22, 23.
Yes, bro. Your dad he was going in, and I was.
That was a while ago.
That was a while ago. Good times, good parties.
Mi papá es tan músico que mi papá es de esos músicos que lleva los instrumentos a todos los parties.
He already knows. So
New Year's, my dad shows up con la conga.
Papi, that's beautiful.
Flauta.
That's beautiful.
Y todos nosotros ahí montamos el bebé.
Obvio. Y mejor y en Navidad que, en familia.
Para todo.
La música, que la vuelta, claro.
Sí, mano. No, pero mi papá, de verdad mi papá, él es el que me inspiró a todo. Me puso en toda la música. Mi papá tocó con diferentes orquestas de salsa, con Héctor Lavoe, con muchos artistas, Rubén Blades, con todos esos artistas de salsa que tú te puedes imaginar, Marvin Santiago, toda esa gente. Mi papá estuvo en la tarima con ella. Mi papá tenía como 19 años.
When you started? Out of New York.
Out of New York. Mi papá es del Bronx. Pero mi papá se mudó para Puerto Rico como a los 17 y fue a la universidad, al conservatorio de Puerto Rico. Y ahí se conectó con toda esa gente. Y papi, mi papá, 19 años, en una tarima al frente de miles de gente tocando con leyendas.
Obvio.
Mi papá un nene. Those are big shoes to fill, you know. Pero lo estamos haciendo.
Definitely. What were we doing at 19? Shoot. No, pero a la misma vez también, like all that experience, right? He's obviously, like, te la está dando a ti for your career.
Claro.
And also, bro, like, which is very interesting, like, ese background que tiene él en la salsa, en la música latina, you know, en the Latin jazz, en todo eso, también also, in a way, is like, he's influencing your music in a lot.
It is. No, y mi papá, de verdad que, mira, yo empecé a los 6 años con el violín, ¿verdad? Súper chiquitito.
Okay.
Orquesta, todo, papi, era clásico y yo era el primer violín en la orquesta. Yo estaba tocando en orquesta con gente ya de 40 años y todo, ¿me entiendes? Era una orquesta all ages y yo era un chamaquito, pero le estábamos metiendo yo y mi hermano.
Super nice, yeah.
Entonces, eso fue así. Mi papá nos puso eso desde chiquito, como que aprendiendo sus instrumentos, y yo estuve con el violín como hasta los 15 años. Después, ya como los 15
años. Siempre mucho tiempo.
Sí.
Bueno, claro, aprendiste a leer música.
Todo.
O sea, las bases.
Sí,
claro,
sí,
demasiado. Yo creo que ahí se aprende demasiado también.
Demasiado, papi. Porque
no, saliste ya season into whatever you're gonna do later on.
Definitivamente. No, y no tan solo eso. Eso me preparó mucho para mi presencia en la tarima.
Stage.
The stage presence, because, like, I was already on stage performing when I was 6, 7 years old.
Exactly.
In front of hundreds of people.
You already know how to handle the stage. How to handle the people, the crowd, the stuff.
And just like mainly because back then I wasn't really the forefront, you know, I was just a part of the group, and for me it was more to to overcome that fear, you know, that fear of being on stage.
Exactly.
It happens to everybody.
But once you're like, once it's clicked, once it's out of there, oh my God, you can
I got
own
the
this
secret.
thing.
I got the secret.
What's the secret, bro?
So,
Tell us
and
the
my
secret.
dad taught me this.
Tell us the secret right here.
So energy, right?
Uh-huh.
Like fear, anxiousness, happiness, sadness, all of those emotions are backed up by energy that we channel
create,
through our body. Yeah, we're creating that energy. Y esa energía se canaliza a través de nosotros. And it's how you decide to channel that energy. Some people channel it towards fear, anxiousness, nervous. I decide to grab that energy. It's the same energy, bro.
There.
It's there.
But you just
How
gotta
do
be.
you want to use it, you know?
Yeah, so you gotta be consciente and know, hey, yo cojo esa energía y la mando
Y esto es
hacia-
lo que yo quiero hacer con esa energía.
That's a great way of putting it.
Y yo lo que hago, papi, es que I just turn up. I have fun.
That's
Like,
what's up.
I grab that energy, bro, and because everybody gets nervous. Everybody gets nervous. And I just grab that and I just use it to be like, yo, I'm going to be on stage. I'm going to turn up. I'm going to be jumping. I'm going to get in the crowd, whatever it is. You know, like, that's all backed up by that same energy.
And I see it, bro. And I feel like everyone does. Like during your performance, I was, I invited a good friend of mine. She's a content creator, and she's like, wow, like the way he maneuvers himself very well. We're all looking, and I was like, geez, I mean, shit, I haven't seen you perform in a while, but you can tell, like,
The stage presence.
obviously you have better stage presence. You're like your crowd. You're seeing the people. You're seeing what they want. You're talking to them.
Yeah,
And that's like, bro, it comes with experience, but you also have to, like, you gotta have it, bro.
Yeah,
you gotta have it. You gotta have that.
Es un poquito
Esa
de-
mezcla, bro.
Ya, es un poquito de los dos.
Yeah.
Because yo siento que definitivamente no es un trabajo que todo el mundo puede hacer, ¿me entiendes? Pero que la tenga no significa que lo puedas hacer, ¿me entiendes? Because you could have it, but you can still get nervous. You can still get shy, you know, you can still get stage fright. It's just, bro, it's just not really overthinking it. Just go out there, have fun. Bro, that show, that whole set, it felt like it just
It was so
in
fun.
a blink of an eye, bro, because I just went out there and I just had the most fun that I could. I went in the crowd and like
Sing a happy
everybody-
birthday song, bro.
I sing it.
That was so, you remember?
Yeah, I did.
But that was so sick because you had control, bro.
Yeah,
you had
it's
full
true.
control of the people.
I had everybody singing happy birthday.
Yo,
in the
everyone
crowd.
like, happy birthday. That was so funny. And I was like, holy shit, like, he's doing this thing, bro.
But
That was a great
bueno, porque you get the crowd. You know, the key is getting the crowd to interact with you.
Exactly, bro. Me as a DJ, you gotta have them talking back, saying the things you wanted to say. You gotta have control of the crowd so they know, so they're following you within the same energy you're trying to
Sí,
get, right?
es una transferencia de energía, ¿me entiendes? You give y el crowd te da, and you use that to get back. You get me?
Bro, let me ask you something that I always wanna like ask this to artists, people that make music. Everybody has a muse. What's your muse? What do you write to? What do you sing to?
My muse, bro.
What do you sing to? What do you write to?
Honestly, I go by personal experiences.
Personal experience.
Yeah, like I really go by like my personal situations that I go through. Whether it's, yo escribo mucho de romance y cosas así. Son experiencias que yo he pasado en mi vida. Y no tan solo eso, también observando gente people that are close to me and just being like, you know, seeing situations, and sometimes that inspires me too. You know, I use all those things. But personally for me, bro, it's just that moment when I'm there, either with my guitar, the piano, or like I have a
Lo que se venga.
lo que venga, y yo como que me dejo llevar con la vibra y nada, y conecto esas emociones con la música, ¿me entiendes? Y yo creo que blendean muy chévere. Yeah,
That's a more like an honest take on it, right? Like you said, I mean, sometimes creativity is like, there's little people that get get blessed
That
with
spark,
creativity,
yeah.
exactly, with the spark, bro.
Yeah.
And if you get it, you gotta take advantage of it and know how to do it at the moment when you.
Hay que saber usarlo, pero you know, I'm reading this book by Rick Rubin, the I think it's called The Art of the Creative or something. It's a Rick Rubin book. It's a really good book. I recommend you read it. I'm not sure what the name is 100%, pero el libro habla de creativity, and it talks about creativity comes in different ways, you know. Like even, bro, like you driving in your car and being like, you know what, I'm gonna skip this traffic and I'm gonna go this route and I'm gonna get home faster. That's already you being creative, you know. This is cosas.
Getting out of the normal.
Eso algo. Creativity is a human thing, you know. I've been blessed with musical creativity, which is like, I've always, since I was a kid, bro, like, I would take showers. I remember I would take showers, and I would just hum, like, melodies in my head, which I didn't even know what I was doing back then.
But you're just...
Pero como que
you're also in the groove of you know, being an artist. You're playing the violin. You were involved in music, so that also helps. But if you don't have that spark, you could have just end up another retired violinist, right?
It's true though.
Yeah, it's what it is. Yeah.
No, to be honest with you, the reason why I started the violin was because I started producing, and I got so deep into production. It was like a transition, like night and day, bro. You know, because like I used to be in the orchestra in high school.
So you did orchestra in Flanagan?
Yeah, I did. I was in the orchestra in high school, and I was second violin.
Oh shit, in Flanagan?
With Vincent. Shout out to Vincent.
No way, shout out to my boy Vincent.
Yes, sir.
Hardest violinist I know,
Yes,
bro.
that is.
He puts time in
piano, bro. He's a killer.
Craft, bro.
Yeah, bro.
So good.
Él es tremendo. No, y yo estaba con él, but I didn't pass the FCAT, dog. So they took me out of the orchestra, which was my favorite class.
Oh, that sucks.
With me in like what is it, like the reading and English class?
I don't know if this is the episode to say it, but like the school system needs to change, bro. Like how do you take out like a prodigy, somebody who's gonna end up making music from fucking?
And it was a language barrier thing too, bro.
Yeah,
it wasn't even. It was just a transition for me. So I got here to the U.S., you know, and like I took the FCAT. I didn't pass it. I didn't pass the English one, or the writing, or the English one, and they put me in like a intermediate, I guess, English class, and I had to sacrifice my orchestra class. Bro, I was outside of music, like totally out of music, bro.
Holy crap! 10th
grade, 11th grade, 12th grade, and even when I graduated high school for like 2 years, like 2013, 2014, I wasn't really doing much of music, and then 2014 was when I started. I got FL Studio. I got it from what is it? What was that?
I started with
LimeWire.
LimeWire, bro. That shit.
Shout out LimeWire.
Shout out to LimeWire, fucking up family's computer.
Yes, sir. Yo, it's funny because my computer got messed up.
Bro, broken. Bro, I used to like, I was already fucking around, you know, DJing and stuff. I'll play a song, and he was like, oh, I did not have sexual intercourse with that woman.
Yo!
You be motherfucking grits and talking. I was like, damn, that's not the song I wanted to.
If you know LimeWire, you'll get that. Yeah, bro, so I downloaded FL Studio 3 there. I had it straight cracked. Pero me jodí la computadora en cabrón. But I started making my yeah, it did. Papi, esa computadora terminó tostada.
But you were already back into the groove, right?
Sí, pero ya
making music.
It got me back into making music, yeah. And like I needed it because I was so disconnected, you know? And like it was to the point that I genuinely thought I wasn't gonna make music again in my life. Like really.
Was this always a thought? Like, was there, like, I don't know, like in a way, like you were in school and you're like, oh my God, I'm not playing violin anymore. But, well, let me ask you a more direct question. Have you always thought you're supposed to be an artist? Like, was that always your passion or your view towards your goal? You know, in your future?
That's a good question. To be honest, I think a part of me did deep down inside, and the older I get and the more in tune I am with myself, I realize that like this is what I wanted. But I think it was very subconsciously, you know. But like on the surface, no, not really, bro. Like I wouldn't really, you know, I always knew I was gonna do something with music, except those couple of years that I was disconnected, because I was just kind of just living, you know, around that time.
Yeah, también no, but I mean, you're young, you're doing.
I tenía 17 años, 18, ¿me entiendes? No estaba, I was
you're just vibing.
I was working and like, you know, mesero. That's what I used to do. Yeah.
You're mumbling while you're.
Literal, bro. Pero la cosa es que todo el mundo me decía como que tú tienes pinta de artista, like tú eres bonito, tú debes hacer algo, y yo como que, you know, like, no sé.
Es que también es influencia, dude.
Sí.
I feel like also there's people that like, kind of, I don't know, they're in this world to like remind you.
It's true.
Right?
Son como ángeles, papi, que vienen y they just be like, hey,
they
by
never
the way.
tell you anything.
Sí.
O te dicen huevonadas.
Sí.
Pero one day maybe they get you and they're like, oh, bro, you should continue your career. And it makes you think.
And it
like,
sparks that and
sparks that.
Papi, that to me, literally, that was the staff at Latin American. I used to work at Latin American. I used to be a waiter.
Yo, that place is fire.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yo, that's so long ago, man.
Papi, so it's, I used to have my yellow shirt, my Latin American shirt. Yeah,
so long ago.
I was a kid. Y papi, a mí, todo el mundo, especialmente my manager, Janko, I will never forget this guy, bro. he would just be like, papi, tiene mucho potencial. Y él como que, él sabía que yo venía de la música, pero para ese tiempo yo no estaba tocando nada, yo estaba trabajando. Entonces él me decía, tú tienes mucho potencial, like, haz algo con tu vida, tú debes hacer algo más que ser un mesero, And like, he always like pushed me. Él era mayor que yo, by like 10 years. He was like 30 years old or 30 something, ya tenía familia y todo. Pero Yanko siempre me motivó, como que hazte algo.
Siempre en la vida, weón, existen, o sea, en la vida siempre existen como personas que... esenciales que, digamos, lo enfocan a uno, que uno siga, y más que todo, digamos, en música o en cosas que artísticas. Digamos, yo también, yo siempre me ha gustado la música, me ha gustado DJ, me ha gustado producir, y siempre hay amigos o personas que yo recuerdo que siempre han estado en mi vida, como que, hey, métale a eso,
sin miedo,
sígale que usted es bueno, como que le dan eso. Gente que de pronto no se siente creativa, pero le ve creatividad a una persona que quiere o aprecia, claro, y le dan esa energía, güey.
No, y papi, la cosa es que muchas veces nosotros mismos estamos tan cerca a todo que no podemos verlo, ¿entiendes?
Oh yeah, somebody has to like...
A veces sometimes the view is clear from the outside, you get me? So mucha gente como que lo ve y te lo dice. A veces, maybe you didn't see it. I didn't see it back then, right? I didn't see it. And I'll be honest with you, even to this day, like, sometimes, like it's challenging as an independent artist to fully see it and like be like, like every day.
Independent, of course, because you're doing your thing.
Yeah, Bobby, everything is in-house for me, I do everything from production, recording, mixing, mastering, videos. I'm directing my
your marketing, your everything.
Todo. Everything is my manager and I, Kevin and I.
You and Kevin, shout out to Kevin.
Shout out to Kev.
My dog Kevin couldn't be here, but we're definitely gonna have him at the show too, because I want to hear Kevin's side also.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like he's super important to understand like what his view is and where he wants to take you, right?
No, y él es la persona que genuinamente, él es la persona que ha creído en mí. From the beginning, bro. From the beginning. Like, even before I started making music, there was that moment where I wasn't making music. I used to hang out with Kevs a lot. Because that's like my best friend, Beyond my manager, that's like my right hand. And we used to just chill, chop it up. And like, I remember, I would always tell him, like, yo, bro, we're going to make it in this. Like, we're going to do something, we're gonna, whatever it is, we're going to do it together. We didn't know what we were going to do.
I remember these days. Throwback, bro.
Sí, papi.
We're about to start, and you guys were just chapping.
Sí, nada, lo que hacíamos era hablar. Como que hablar.
I remember you're like, oh, it's going to be my manager. And look, bro.
Y ahora sí, serio,
That's good.
No,
that's
y mano, llegó un punto que cuando, hablando de esa época donde no estaba haciendo música, un día mi mamá vino donde mí y me dijo como que te tienes que ir para Fuso. Like, así, claro.
Okay, I was about to get there. So your mom... Dude, like we're literally talking about all the people in your life that has like
influence
yeah, and put you in the direction. Como que build your path in a way. Like, hey, okay, so your mom was the one that came to you and be like, go a estudiar música, amigo, porque what's up? What do you do?
Papi, mi mamá llegó a Latin American. Ella se fue para Puerto Rico a visitar a su hermano. Y cuando regresó, ella regresó y en lo primero que hizo del aeropuerto a Latin American. Y lo primero que me dijo, hey, ¿cómo estás, mami? ¿Llegaste? Sí. Ah, mira, te tengo que decir algo. Te toca irte para Fuso. Así mismo, claro. Y yo como que, ¿sabes qué? Lo voy a hacer. Papi, eso fue un julio. En octubre.
You were already in Fuso.
Ya estaba.
You were already in Orlando.
Y papi, eso fue que yo no había aplicado. Yo no había hecho nada.
It was just, it happened.
It was just like, ella me dijo eso. The next day, get on the computer. I looked for like grants, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Y thankfully, I got this one grant that they gave me some money to help me out. Y, mano, yo con eso hice todas las movidas and like a matter of months I was in Fuso.
¿Qué carrera terminaste en Fuso y cuánto tiempo te demoró?
Yo fui a Fuso, yo estudié music production.
Right.
Me demoré como 3 años y medio.
You're out there 3, yeah?
Sí.
You're out there a while, too.
Sí, yo estuve allá en Orlando.
What's up with the experience? Now that we're talking Fuso, what's up with the experience in Orlando? Because I remember you pulled up to Orlando and like, I remember you were living with that one German kid.
Josh.
You were Josh. And like,
yeah, that's my brother, bro.
But it's like, it's between just a bunch of creative people. People that want to make music, people are doing certain things. Have you gotten any connections, and what was the life
100%,
like going to school in Orlando for you?
I still keep in touch with some of the people from Fuso. And I see a lot of them, they're doing really good stuff. Yeah. Josh has a family now and everything. He got kids and everything. He shifted more towards video, but he's still in the entertainment business. Dude, and Omar. I met Omar at Full
Omar,
Sail
you
too.
met Omar?
Yeah, Omar with the whole Nicky Jam connection. I met him at Full Sail too. Omar was in my class. It's funny. It's funny because Omar was the guy that was in class with headphones on making beats while the teacher is teaching you how to make beats. And Omar's like, I don't care, bro. I know,
man.
Yeah.
I'm here to make beats.
Yes,
I mean,
bro.
yeah, to be honest, bro, like, and that's why I like those schools that, like, and that's what we were saying. I feel like the school system is kind of,
Yeah.
I mean, if you come into a school and you have capabilities to do an art and they're not, like, influencing you and giving you all the tools for you to get better at that art, what are you doing? Just giving the kid gibberish because he's not going to end up doing that in the future.
That's why I
Or
feel like
closing his dreams, you know, in a way.
That's why I feel like Full Sail for me was good because Full Sail really focuses on hands-on. Like they teach you very hands-on though. Like they threw me in the studio in front of this big ass board with all these buttons, and I was like,
You're just like
what is this?
tiny.
Ajá, exacto, bro. No, y yo como que normal, like whatever, let's go.
Se entró y lo primero era una consola así, papi, puro mixeo.
Esa era la clase de yo tuve una clase de, I think it was a songwriting class.
Songwriting?
Yeah, and like I had to do a final project for my songwriting class, which one of my songs, actually the first song that I released professionally, which is Made of Gold, esa canción was my final project for that class.
Made of Gold was the final project?
Yeah, it was.
I remember the artwork, I remember everything about that song. I mean, we're like super connected.
Yeah, bro. It's like
That's super cool. I didn't know that was
yeah,
that was super good. But before that, you had already made an edit or a remix of a known song, and you had it at SoundCloud, and it was hitting.
That blew.
It was blowing up. That's
It had like hundreds of thousands of plays.
Exactly. And we were always talking like, I don't know, Albert, like, holy shit, en cualquier momento.
No, papi, that edit, I rapped those vocals. It was this girl that like mashed up a bunch of songs together, and like she sang it on the guitar, and I literally like ripped it out from the internet, and I dropped it on Logic, and I just produced all around it, which was the first time that I actually like produced something fully production with vocals and stuff like that. That was the first time.
I mean, you were seeing classes, and you're like, you're already
I was learning.
You're already
I was in that environment.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro.
Well, that's good. So you will say, I mean, obviously Full Sail is going to be a huge like stepping stone, right?
For me, it was. For me, it was a huge stepping stone because first of all, when I walked into Full Sail wanting to be a producer. I wasn't thinking about being an artist. I wasn't thinking about singing.
Yeah, you just wanted to make.
I just wanted to make beats.
Maybe you're an artist.
And I walked out of Full Sail like I'm an artist. So it really.
So in 3 years and a half, you went into thinking you were just gonna be a music production, a producer, doing your beats through the back, right? Be in the shadow, because producers are like, we're always in the back.
It's very behind the scenes, you know.
And you walked out of Full Sail 3 years and a half after, wanted singing, because I mean you were already singing and wanted to be an artist. Who got you into singing, bro?
Honestly, bro, I'm gonna tell you this, it's funny as hell. I was producing a lot, bro, and I would hit up a lot of people, talented people, bro, like, yo, let's get in the studio together, let's do, and like they'll be like, yeah, let's do it, and when the time would come,
how about it?
Nah, pasaba. And I was like, damn, bro, like, bro, and I was like, I have all this music in the vault, and like, you know how it is when you have music, bro, time going by, and like, your new song is always gonna be better for you, at least, than the song you wrote a year ago. Or like it just gets forgotten and then you never listen to it again.
Gets back into the folders.
Como que se queda botado. So I was like stressing that. I was like, dude, like I can't let all this music go away, bro. And honestly, I was just like, one day I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna just sing. I didn't even know I could sing, bro. I didn't even know I could sing.
Why, you just threw a note real quick?
Bobby, I literally put the headphones on, I turned on the mic, and I just started singing, and like, it's funny because my first song ever that I ever recorded is still out on the internet. It's on SoundCloud.
Oh, no way. You haven't had it.
It's called For You. Okay. It is, yeah. And the cover art, it has like the roses like hanging.
Damn, I know that song.
Oh, bro.
But it was good. It was really
It's a good song. No, y papi, eso fue lo que, like, I did that as a experimental phase. Of
course,
yeah. I mean, like, I was like, como que vamos, olvídate, nadie quiere trabajar conmigo, papi, pues yo lo hago. I mean, yo no necesito que nadie trabaje
It's more like a all-around artist, right? If you start singing in your songs, you're producing your songs, you're editing your songs, masterizing your songs, you're a fucking artist.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
papi, ya ahí. Y me salió esa canción, I showed it to Kev. Kev was like, yo, because I was very, like, you know, when you write music, you're very self-conscious and you're very like, que no sé, I don't know if it's good enough. And I showed it to Kevin and he's like, bro, that shit ain't good, bro. That shit's fire. And we put it out on SoundCloud and I got good plays. And then after that, bro, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. I'm gonna just do it.
Start singing in your songs and doing that part.
Y empecé a hacerlo. At this point, bro, I don't even make music. Like, for example, if I make a beat or instrumental or whatever, I'm already humming melodies and coming up with lyrics as I'm making.
So hit that chord, that note, right?
Like, ya yo say, when I make music, I'm always making music for me. You get me? Unless I'm like in a session for another artist, songwriting or producing for somebody else, I'm doing stuff for me. Like, I'm instantly cooking up already in my head as I'm producing, you know?
Aside from this Nicky and Brian Castro song that you're doing, what else is out there, bro? What else is cooking or brewing? What's happening?
Well, I got a few singles coming out this year. I'm on my indie vibes, and we're gonna stay on that indie vibe for a little while.
That's tight.
Yeah.
That's tight. I feel like you gotta have love for indie, and it was there for a while, and I feel like it left, and it's coming back in a way.
Yeah,
but you know, I feel like it's also the take that you're doing on it, right? Yeah.
And I feel like my brother tells me that he's like, papi, tú eres como que un cantante de reggaeton, pero encima de una pista de indie. Because like mucho indie que te escucha, like the voices are normally like very low quality vocals drowned out in reverb. It's very indie, you know, like garage type shit.
Exactly.
Pero my brother's like, yo, your voices are always pristine, very clean in the front of the mix.
Exactly.
And that's very like that.
Yeah, the song is your voice.
You can see the influence de la música de reggaeton, como que the mixing influence more than anything.
So we're gonna get some reggaeton or what? Is that what you're saying?
We might. It's cooking.
Y si algo is cooking, okay. Y aquí quiero la primicia aquí.
Yeah, it's cooking.
In ORCA Live. ORCA Live is gonna give you guys some reggaeton in the future. Oh, maybe we'll do it out here, bro. Definitely. Bro, let me ask you something. So, with everything that you're doing, because I know, I mean, Jesus, for an independent artist, you know, having to do that, like taking out the time, putting the focus in your marketing into looking for connections and like pure connections, right? That's all a new artist and an upcoming artist is doing. Do you have time? Like, what else are you doing? What are your other passions aside from music?
Bro, honestly, at this age right now, when I'm not making music, I'm either playing video games.
Okay. Sirve para descargar
Just to kind of like, porque a veces, distraction is a good thing. When it comes to creativity, distraction is actually a good thing. Bro, like I said, Otro Verano, I was playing a game, I heard a song in that game, and I was like,
shout out to PlayStation.
Yeah, shout out PS5, bro. No, en serio, papi, like, yo pienso y como que, y eso es una de las cosas que dice Rick Rubin en el libro que te mencioné, que la distracción is actually a tool. You just have to know how to utilize it. You can't let it use you.
Exactly.
So, you know, it's good to get distracted because distraction provides insight and, like, you know, it just helps you refresh your mind and go back clean, con oídos nuevos, la mente limpia, nueva, y escuchar las cosas de nuevo.
Yeah, you can't burn yourself out, right?
Because it burns. You get burned out, bro. So I sometimes I sit down in front of my computer 6, 7, 8 hours, 10 hours.
Y nada.
Working on one song. Not even on one song, bro. Working on like a guitar loop, like just mixing it, a bass loop.
Sí, no se cansa, bro.
Hearing the same drum kick.
Algo que puedo decir yo, digamos, de producing y todo, me da sueño el computador.
Sí, y quema los ojos, like your eyes start burning.
Pero what are like some like now that you're like, you know, you're doing all this, that you're a more structured, right? A more structured artist, an independent artist, but I mean, you're super structured now. Like you already signed songs and you're doing things. What are the challenges what all the challenges are coming out? Like,
bro, honestly, I think for me personally, it has to do with the marketing side of it. It's an art. Marketing itself,
it's his own monster.
It's his own monster, bro. It's his own thing, and that's what my main goal right now is, to just build a solid team where we all have a common cause, a common purpose, and like we all push towards that together. And we benefit off of each other. You know? That's my main goal right now, which is getting my team together. Because right now it's just me and Kemps. And it's been me and Kemps for a long time. But I think we're at that point where it's time to grow a little bit. And expand. Because, you know, when you're doing it by yourself, like, thankfully Kemps helps me a lot. Like, Kemps has done shooting videos for me. We've done all those things. But you know, a lot of times me toca a mí solo también.
Exacto.
Y that's the biggest challenge I would say for me. Just keeping up with the content creation and how to connect with your people properly, like with the content that you're pushing. Like one huge insight that I had recently is that you have to create content like you don't like I was always trying to sell something through my content, like check out my new song. But like now I'm on a stage where it's like, how can I sell you an emotion? You get me? Like I want to sell you an emotion, a feeling. You get me? More than just like a song. Like no, this song has a story, and this is a story, and this is the song we're putting together. This is for you. You get me?
Exactly. It's a project. It's not just a song. It's not just the sound. It's everything that involves in it.
Y muchos brands. I've been studying a lot of big brands. Just in general, like for example, like Nike, Apple, stuff like that. You go to the social media, bro. They don't sell you. Nike doesn't sell you shoes. They sell you a lifestyle.
A storytelling.
It's a lifestyle about, you know, let's do it. Like Nike, you get me, all of that. So I've noticed that all the successful brands, they're selling. I wouldn't even say selling. What they're giving to the people is an emotion, you get me, a feeling more than anything. You get me?
Let me tell you something. What is Lochard selling?
Nostalgia.
Nostalgia?
Yeah, nostalgia. I think I honestly I feel confident saying that like when people listen to my music, I want them to feel comfortable, you know, like when you think about your childhood or when you look back, you're like, damn, back in the day things were so much better, like it was so different. That's the thing that every human will always feel, nostalgia. And that's what I'm here to provide. Like my music, that's my goal, to bring you back to those hidden emotions and hidden feelings within yourself that may be tucked in, and like just tap in with that, you know, because there's something special there.
Definitely. And I do hear it in your music, that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
That's for sure. Bro, it's a pleasure to have you here.
Of course, man.
ORCA Live, Fear Sessions with White Boy Lochard. Shit, so many stories. We go so back, bro. And
dude, you know, right now, next show you come see me, full band, it's gonna be a completely different experience, bro. Completely different experience.
what are you bringing? What's the next step? Like, what are you bringing into your stage? Because last time I saw you solo with the beat,
You seen the difference.
and I saw
Like
you
back
also
then
with
to
a
now.
band,
Yeah.
which was crazy.
It was crazy.
And it was super cool because obviously live music, I mentioned, that's my one love, right? And I feel like you just add some more, like, I don't know, a more raw version of what you can bring.
Because you know what it is, bro? I genuinely feel like people as fanatics of music, like we've gone through this whole stage of like a singer with a beat in the back, and like that's not to knock that, because I've done that and it works great, you feel me? And that's good if you're going into certain type of music like hip hop and stuff like that. But the music that I'm getting into, indie and stuff like that, like it requires to have a full band because it captures the crowd. It's more, and the people want to see a live band, you feel me? Because it's like, it's a show. You're giving a full show.
Yeah, it's completely different. Even though, I mean, let me ask you something. How do you translate your music into your production to the band?
That's challenging, bro.
Yeah?
My dad helps me with that because he's really good with that, bro. Honestly, I would say I've directed before. It's not easy directing a band because you have people with all types of different ways of being and how to communicate properly with everybody. It's a very managerial vibe.
Oh, it's super.
Because you gotta communicate. Sí, mano. Por eso te digo, my dad,
Your dad has
mi papá dirigió la orquesta de Rubén Blades. So mi papá tiene mucha experiencia con eso.
Tiene ese cache de que lo escuchen, que
No,
no sepa.
y la comunicación, papi. The key is communication. Like, you could have the best players, the worst players. You could get a really good show if you communicate good with your musicians. You get me? And you get the image clear. Hey guys, this is what we want to do. Hey, listen, like, I suggest you try to do it this way rather than that way. I think it'll be a little bit better. You know, rather than being like, you're doing it wrong. You know, like, And I'm a very straightforward person, so I've done the whole "you doing it wrong." Yeah,
And it comes out for me, or it comes out so wrong.
it comes up wrong. It does. Thankfully, you feel me? Like the people in the band, they know me. Especially like my brother.
Yeah.
My brother's a drummer in the band, and like
Great drummer.
yes.
Your show with the drums, that was so good.
No, papi, el saxofón y todo.
That was in the sax.
Otro nivel, bro. So my honestly, to answer your question, bro, a lot of patience and like a lot of repetition. Like the musicians have to be repeating y ensayando mucho. Like, let's meet up this day, boom, rehearse for an hour, 2 hours. Okay, we go back home. Next week we rehearse again, sometimes 2 times a week. And in that rehearsal, you're rehearsing 2 hours, and you're rehearsing like a 30-minute, 40-minute set.
Exactly.
But you're constantly repeating it. All right, let's do this song again. Let's do this section of this song again. Let's get it perfect. It's just a lot of hammering it down and and getting it.
And aceitar bien antes de performing.
Polishing, a lot of polishing. Pero when you have good musicians and the message is clear, the communication is clear, and the music is good, it's
Are we gonna see you performing with the band soon or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm working on it right now.
Do you have any any events coming up?
Yeah. I don't have any. I don't have a date for an event. I just want to get the band really solid.
Okay.
You get me? We're working on it right now, and it's gonna be really soon because I have great musicians. Like these guys, they make it look easy, bro. Like
That's really good.
yeah, bro.
That's key too, right?
Yeah, that is
having
key.
good musicians, people that understand fast,
And people that like to do it fast. You
and
get me?
that can
hear it and
connect with you right away.
yeah, bro. So like my brother's one of those. The bass player that's with us is one of those. The guitar player is one of those. My dad, I ain't got to worry about that.
And that handles.
And me, it's like I'm already doing it. You get me? So it's like, for me, it's more of like elevating the show. Like, where can we do a solo for this instrument? Where can we do a solo for this?
Yeah, get creative.
Where can we get the crowd interacted? Like, yo, you guys say this and that. All of that. That's where I come in. Pero fingers crossed, bro. I know I'm gonna do a show before the year is over.
Okay.
No doubt. Fingers crossed.
We'll be out there.
October. Oh yeah, I'm gonna let you know for sure.
We'll be out there. Our cameras are your thing. We'll love to be out there. And obviously, continue to create this whole aura around you because I feel like you're doing great things.
Thank you, bro.
I want to ask you one last question. How would you define you as an artist, like your sound?
Honestly, I'll tell you what I want to do with me as a Lochard. I want to inspire. You get me? Because I don't just want to put out music. People listen to music, cool, this and that. I feel like I have a bigger, higher purpose in this life than just putting out music. I want to inspire people that may have gone through situations where it's like, yo, I feel like giving up, like this is not working. Dude, I've been doing this for 10 years now, almost 10 years. In 2026, it's gonna be 10 years.
Oh, bro.
8 years. Yeah. So, and bro, like I've been independent for my whole career. And I'll tell you, it's not easy. There's a lot of ups and downs. There's a lot of challenges. And there's a lot of times that I felt like giving up, and to this day, I still have times that I'm like, damn, bro, like, why am I still doing that?
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, bro, it's about believing in what you want to do, what you want to put out to the world, and like knowing what you're worth, and like really knowing the value of your product, and of yourself. And like I want to teach that to the world. You get me? That's what I want to give back to the world, not only through my music, but also just like doing stuff like this, communicating with my fans and like letting people know that like it's never too late. It's really never too late.
Never is.
Nah.
Never is.
It's never too late. And like there's no moment like this moment. El único momento que existe. Mira, el pasado crea depresión. El futuro crea mucha ansiedad. ¿Me entiendes? El único momento que te va a crear paz es el presente, papi. Esa es la verdad. ¿Me entiendes? Tú no quieres estar pensando en el pasado, siempre deprimido. Tú no quieres estar en el futuro ansioso. Porque para mí no era, I've never been a person to live in the past. I've been a person to live in the future, bro. I'm always like, what's next? And like, okay, like, I'm about to be 30. Like, I gotta, these are the things that I need to achieve.
You gotta put more goals, set up more things, but you're always looking forward. That's the main way.
Pero you can't let that overcome you. So it's very, it's a thin line between you being responsible and like looking forward and planning, and you just being submerged by like anxiousness, like, oh shit, bro, I'm about to be 30. Like, whoa. Like,
Yeah, man. But it is. Let it come. It's gonna bring more challenges, but it's gonna bring more experience. I feel like, I mean, you're super mature in music as an artist, as a person. I think like, you know, you'll learn your things, and you're gonna continue learning, bro, and continue growing. It's a pleasure to have you here, bro.
Thanks for having me.
Yo, ORCA Live, my boy Lochard. Síganos en las redes, follow him on Instagram, Lochard Music.
En todos lados, Lochard
Everywhere,
Music. en todos
Lochard
lados.
Music. Check out his latest single, Otro Verano.
Yes, sir.
It's bumping.
Vamos a
Check it
hacer
out.
un video de Otro Verano también.
We're gonna be
Es un
making-
poquito de surprise. Ahí.
Okay.
Vamos a hacer un videito de
There's a
Otro
video coming out de Otro Verano.
Estamos trabajando,
Ok.
estamos trabajando en un videito. Sí, papi, una canción con esa vibra tiene que tener.
Come on, bro.
Eso es una
I gotta
movie.
be in the beach running.
Eso
Put me
es
in.
Go ahead, come I'm with the Baywatch that.
I'm out there running. Otro Verano. Put me in the video.
I got you,
I gotta be in that video.
All right, say less.
Yo, my dog. Thank you so much.
having me, brother.
Bro, beer
Thanks so much,
sessions.
bro.
We out here.
Ya yo me la tomé, papi. Salud.
Hasta la próxima.
Yes, sir.